I'm a power systems engineer who worked on the data center buildout. I need to get this off my chest. I design the electrical systems for hyperscale data centers. Before 2024, I worked on hospitals and university research buildings. Clean power, redundant feeds, UPS topology, the standard stuff. Then the AI buildout started and everything changed. I've worked on 7 facilities now, 4 in Texas, 2 in New Mexico, 1 in Ohio. Every one of them followed the same blueprint, 500 plus megawatt campus, multiple utility feeds, on-site substations. The specs were aggressive, but not unusual. What wasn't normal was the load profile. A typical data center draws power in a pattern. It fluctuates. Training jobs spin up and down. Cooling varies with ambient temperature. You can model it, you can predict it. These facilities didn't draw power like that. They drew power in a curve, smooth, continuous, accelerating, flat at night, rising during the day, higher every week. The load never dipped. It never spiked. It just climbed. On the first site, I asked the lead electrical engineer what kind of compute load produces a perfectly smooth power curve. He told me he didn't know. I asked the site operations manager. He said he wasn't cleared to discuss the workload. I asked the commissioning agent. He told me to stop asking questions. I should have taken that as the first warning. The second warning came during commissioning of the second site. We were load banking the generators, running them at full capacity to verify transfer switch operation. Standard procedure. The generators passed, but the main utility feed was drawing 40% of its rated capacity, while the facility was supposed to be in idle mode. No compute load, no cooling load, just lights and the security system. I checked the substation meters, 40 megawatts, for lights and security. I traced the circuits. The power was going to the main server halls. The halls were empty, no racks installed, no servers, just concrete floors and overhead busway. But the meter said 40 megawatts was leaving the switchgear and going into those rooms. I asked the commissioning agent where the power was going. He insisted the meters must be wrong. I rechecked them. They weren't wrong. That night, I went into the server hall alone. 80,000 square feet of empty concrete. The lights were off. The HVAC was off. But the floor was warm. Warm not from ambient temperature, warm from below, like the concrete was being heated from underneath. I put my hand on the floor. It wasn't hot enough to burn, but it was hot enough to know something was wrong. I reported it. The next day, I was reassigned to a different site. They said the client requested a different engineer. No explanation, no paperwork, just a plane ticket and a new badge. The third site was in New Mexico. Same design.